Hi everybody, this is Anthony from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to bring you another installment of our ring bound junk journal. Okay, the neutral and blue one. And I've already started with the rings, and I am using the small one instead of the larger one, but I have two larger ones, so I'll see how the journal progresses, whether I'm going to use the larger ones or not. I must admit that this one here is giving me some issues, so you might see me struggling with that. But the beauty of this is that I can start off small and then I can look to see whether I need to use the larger rings, because I do have them sitting here. So I think we probably might use the larger rings, but I'm not sure. And then you can decide which rings you want to use, simply because you're going to decorate your journal according to your style, and it will all depend on how thick your journal is going to be. So I mentioned that I think I'm going to do about 10 pages, if I'm not mistaken. So far there's 2 over here, and I'm going to add something to that, but today I want to work on this page over here. So let me take it out. It's not the taking out that's the issue, it's the actually putting it back that's the issue. This one seems to be a bit fidgety, this bottom ring over here. So I thought I'll start including it now in the rings, because yeah, it's just going to give us more, it's going to just help us to visualize this journal going forward. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to start with this over here. Okay, so let's see what we're going to be doing in today's journal. Right, so I had gone to the thrift store and I found these envelopes over here, a pack of them, and I decided I needed to use them. But you can see what happened over the so obviously it was the gluish type of envelope, and yeah, well, the glue doesn't look so great over there, and it didn't look great over there as well. So all I did is I took a piece of tea or coffee dye paper and I placed it on that. Try to draw a template here, excuse me, and I cut off the template and then I stuck it on there. So what I'm going to do with this is I am going to do that with it. So I'm going to have the flap at the bottom, kind of a thing, not over the page, not like this, but I'm going to have the flap at the bottom, somewhere around there. Okay, and now I need to cover that up. So let's start by covering that up. And I think what I'm going to do there is I'm going to take a piece of my crochet die that I cut out, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to take a piece of my Pro Neutral box. I'm going to add it over there. Just looking to see whether I got the right one cut out, the right size cut out. I can't remember, to be honest. They're almost the same size, so let's look at it. Yeah, I think let's use this one. It's a tad bit bigger. And so I'm just having some coffee to the side, if you don't mind. I'm going to add that there. But then there's this little flap over here that I am going to close anyway, because this is going to go in like that. Okay, all right, this is going to be there like that, something like that. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so this is going to go in like that, or you can turn it around and you can even glue it like that, something like that as well. Okay, depending on what you want to do, but I'm gluing it like that, and then I'm going to have something over here to hold it in place, and then this is going to flap over like that. Okay, and we are going to have some pockets and stuff like that over there, and then I'm gonna probably hold this flap down like that, with a paper clip on this side here. So I'll think about that as well. Right, so I'm just going to add this to here, something like that. But I'm going to add it a little bit away from that fold. But before I add it to the fold, let's go ahead and let us ink these up. A little bit on the inking here. And I completely forgot that I needed to ink it. Can't remember why I did that. So let's do that quickly. And can get back to you here. Also just on the sides here like that. And also on this side here. And we don't need to ink that. We'll just need to ink on this side here and then the side here as well for the paper. Okay. These things are getting damaged now. Right, so it's going to be there. It's going to fold over there. So I am going to now put that piece over here. Something like that. Okay, so I'm going to glue on this side, and this side, because I am going to tuck something in here. So I'm just doing it like that. Here. So I'm going to glue on 3 sides. Here. Don't ask me why I flipped it around. Maybe because I'm just a little bit more comfortable doing it that way. And then here as well. Okay. And then I am going to glue it down. I'm not going to glue it down right on that flap. Otherwise that flap is not going to work. So I'm going to glue it a little bit away from that. And I'm going to try and center it now. Remember that the glue is on this side, and this side. And that doesn't look very centered to me. I think that might be a bit better there. And then just to add some decoration to it, I am going to take this tiny the glue, and then I'm going to look and say, okay, how far do I need to attach it? Something like that. Like that. And then I think I'm going to glue it up. So this is just going to sit on that like that. And something on those lines. Oops, there you go. Sorry. And I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to add some glue to it now. So I hope you are all well and you all are doing fine. It is Saturday afternoon here in South Africa. I don't know what's the time actually. I don't have a watch on right now because my batteries needs a replacement. So I need to do that. Yeah, but maybe about 5 or so in the evening, or maybe later. I think something like that. Not too late, around that time, I think. Yeah, and I thought I'd get this video out because I've been wanting to do it for a while. But yeah. Oh, what's happening? Every time I say I need to clean this glue, I forget. Of course, after I use it, I just completely forget to clean it. So let's just add some here now. Because obviously my fingers were there. It seems that I took out all the bits of glue that were there. Guys, I'm getting old. I can't even see. There, that's better. let's add this here like that. Okay, right, great. I just want to pick it up here to see what I'm doing. I think that's okay. Lucky that that dries clear. And then what I'm going to add is, I'm going to give you the measurements for what I did over there just now. Maybe I'm going to add something like this here, and then maybe some sorry, just thinking here what I have on the side. Don't want to bring it in, it's going to cause a merry mess. Right, so maybe a little bit of coffee dyed gauze on the side here. Yes, cool, like that. And let's leave that one in there for now. A little bit of that. And also the reason why I'm adding it, I was going to add it, but then it's lucky because this is a little bit crooked on that side, and a little bit of that as well. So where's our fabric dye? Just adding some fabric dye, not dye. Oh my gosh, fabric glue, not dye, to it. Yeah, something like that. And then we're going to add this over here like that, and then we're going to add our word to it as well. Okay, so something like that over here. Oopsie. There we go. Right, so let's see what's next. Just put that on that side. So this is going to go here like this. Let's bring this a little bit in so it doesn't show too much on the other side. At least let's not let that show too much on that side. And we can cut it off when we want to, like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some stuff over here as well. Okay, all right. So I thought what I would do is, I'm thinking maybe I need to glue this down. So although it would be harder to work with, it might be a little bit more precise. Now what happened here? Let's just add more glue. They seem to be getting to the top rather. I don't want that to happen. So I didn't use my fabric glue here. I am using the other glue. Okay. So yes, let's glue this down. Let's glue this down here. Okay, so we can work with it better. So I'm hoping this idea works. It's something I have in my head. Haven't tried it out. So just planned it kind of in my head. And I'm hoping that it works. Okay, so it doesn't really matter which is right side and wrong side. And I'm going to try and move it a little bit more to this side, because as I mentioned, I think I'm going to use a paper clip to hold that in place, you know, to keep it right. Okay, so that goes there, and let's just add these paper clips here for now to hold all that in place. And maybe before I add the paper clip, let me just see that this is not sticking again to the top there. For some reason it was sticking. Okay, cool, it's not now. Let me make sure. And a paper clip here, and I'm gonna add one here like that. Okay, so what's my next step? Also the reason why I want to add a paper clip over there, okay, is because we're going to put in a card now here. Going to put the card in here. So the paper clip will also help to keep the card in place. But let's do this part here before we put the card in. Well, not a card. Not a card. A tag. A tag in place. So remember this strip here? It's going to act as a belly band. So I'm going to add it like that. There to there. Now I need, let's turn it around. Okay, I'm going to add it here. Why? Oh, okay. There to around there. So I'm just going to mark it somewhere here. Okay, and then I'm going to measure that. If I can find my ruler, oh, there's it on the side here. Let's see how long that is. It is, oh, about 15. Let's see, yes, 15. So I know that on this side it must also be 15. And I'm very bad, you guys know that, very bad at measuring and cutting, or at cutting a straight line. So this is just going to help me try to cut a straight line here like that. Okay, and let's hope that the scissor is going to work, because we are cutting through some layers here. Cool, bananas, it worked. Right, so now you understand why I left the gaps in between, because I did not know how I was going to use this. Okay, so we're going to use it like that, something like that. So we're going to use it as a kind of a tuck spot. So I don't want to glue on this side, so I'm going to put my finger there, and I am going to glue the rest. But this thing is so dirty now. So finger there and glue the rest. Okay, so this could possibly also take some time. So I just wanted to show you what I did there. I now punched the holes and I put reinforcers in it. And the reinforcers are nothing spectacular. I'm not sure if I told you how I make my reinforcers. I have a punch that I use, and then I just use the card or the brown paper bags that my deliveries come in, and I use that as my reinforcers to make my reinforcers. Okay, so just checking and aligning it, making sure it's sitting properly here and here. I think so. I think we are there. Now I'm just going to move this one here to here to hold it in place here. Oh, nice. Okay, it's out. Just trying to make sure that it doesn't go past that envelope there. Okay, let's do this first. There, and move that there, and then pick it up and put it here like that. Okay, so you're done with that. Oh, I forgot to cut this part out here, so I'll trim out a bit there, just a sliver. Completely forgot. And then we're going to add this into this, and I hope that I don't have to cut it down any further, but if I do, then I do. Maybe I'll just cut it down a bit more. That's the reason why I didn't ink up the edges, because I wasn't sure exactly how much it was going to be cut down here. So let's take a scissor, not a scissor, a knife, an X-Acto knife, turn this over like that, try to line it up to see how much I should be cutting down. And I think I'm gonna just try. I'm going to try a little bit, and if it doesn't work, then I'll try a little bit more. Or should I just try about half a centimeter? Yeah, maybe half a centimeter. So I'm lining it up. And I am taking out about a half a centimeter. I think if I take out about a half a centimeter, we should be okay. Let's hope. So I think we should be fine with a half a centimeter. Right, now let's do that. Like that. And remember, these are the card bases that we made. Yeah, so that's the card base I made. But then I'm going to take that and that, like that. And my book. Just want to take the mask out. Yeah, sorry about the noise. And I just want to add, making sure my script is right, but it really doesn't matter. I'm taking my faded jeans now with my blue brush and just putting a stencil on it like that to see how that's gonna look. Right, I like that. I like it a lot. And then what I'm gonna do now is, remember these pieces that we inked up here, that we added flowers to? I'm just going to add that with some fabric glue onto it. And hopefully it's going to work. Hopefully it's going to work. Okay, let's see whether it's going to work. Let's take a card and just try to spread the glue out a bit and then put it onto the card like that. And take the other side, add it here like that. Ooh, now my hands are sticky. Let's just throw it into there for now. Okay, so that's what's gonna happen there. And let's see if we have something we can add here. Yay, that looks nice. But just hold on, this is going to go inside. So maybe not. Even though, wow, that looks really nice. Maybe we should cut it down a bit. Yeah, okay, let's cut it down. Let's do that. Okay, then let's just use this piece there. Yeah. Okay, so cool. Now this is the cotton that I just dyed with food coloring. I think I spoke to you about this. And then I just sewed it as a ruffle. And what do we have here? Do we have some flowers? I mean, not flowers. Do we have a butterfly that we can add? So, no, not that one. A smaller one. I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to add the butterfly. I'm going to first see how it's going to look in here and where it's going to lie, and then I'll know whether I want to add the butterfly or not. Okay, so let's take out these pins because we don't need that. I mean, not the pins, the thing anymore. Okay, great. Yeah, I can add the butterfly now. But before I add the butterfly, let's open up that pocket a bit, which I should have done before I stuck that on. But let's see how successfully I'm going to be able to open that pocket. So I'm going to take a scissor and I am just going to open up that pocket a tad, and it's kind of proving a little difficult because obviously I've got that. Right, great. Is it? Just trying to neaten it here. Cool. And let's do that as well. Alright, so now this is going to go in here like that. Just add some more glue over there and there. Obviously it didn't catch on the sides. That's going to go in like that. And then hopefully this is going to fit in here. Like this. So it's quite a fat, big tag. And yay. Yay. Yeah, I like that. Nice. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's see. Let's see. Let's take this out. Let's add some glue to that. Here. and there, just so that it doesn't open up. There. Let's add our butterfly here that we wanted to. Maybe with a little bit of, where's my scissor? Oh, there's it. Let's see if we can add a little bit of this to it. Don't know. Let's see. A little bit of that. Yeah. Oh. Something like that. I don't know. We will see. I'm not sure. I am not sure. No, I think I must add. Or must I add just some of this rather? Let's see. Decisions, decisions, decisions. I think that. I may be wrong. I'm not like 100% sure I want to add this, but let's do it. Okay. Because that looks so pretty. Do we really want to cover it? Maybe not. Let's add it here. Kind of like the and then let's add some of this here. Yes, so it doesn't totally cover at there. I think that's better. I think I like that a little bit better. Okay, now this card is going to go in here like this, like that, and then I want to do something on this just now as well, but I think let's not forget about that there. And there's the other tag base that we made, and let's fit that in there. Let's fit that in there. So let's fit that in there like that, and it will sit firm once we close it up. But I think on this side, all I'm going to do is I am going to take something small, don't know, piece, or should we go with something blue, flourish, beautiful piece. I think I like the piece one. Okay, I'm just going to add that there. Don't want to have too much of dimension on it. Okay, so let's add this here, and that is done. There, like that. That's done, and that goes there like that. That goes there. This goes in here like that. Here. This goes on top like this. Yeah, like this. Yeah, so I'm not sure whether I asked you whether you were well or not, but if I didn't, how rude of me. And I hope that you are all doing well, and that you are enjoying your weekend, and that you have enjoyed your week that just passed, and that you are getting some crafting done. Oh, what happened here? Probably we cut it on the, let's see if we glue it down. Oh, that doesn't look nice. Let's take it out. Oh, if we take it out, yeah, we can take it out. There we go. Yeah. So, as I was mentioning, I hope that you are all having an awesome weekend. Lots of fun. Sure. Did you hear my dog? I think I'm gonna just add this underneath here. I think I'm just gonna open that up a bit and add this in here. I think that's gonna make a difference. So before that glue sets, I'm just gonna add this here. And man, does this glue set quickly. Let's add that there. Yeah. Just looking whether it's centered. Sure, the glue is setting quickly. It's probably because it's so cold over here. Kind of like that. So I'm going to try and pull this piece up a little bit there, and a little bit there. Oh, pretty. And then the one last thing I want to do is, I think I want to take this and I want to add some here, like that. Okay, so that's it. We are almost done. So if you like this kind of video and contents, then please consider giving this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't as yet subscribed to my YouTube channel and you want to see more content like this, then please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, Sunny Creates. Don't forget to join our Facebook group in order to get your freebies. And if you are following along with this journal, I think what I've used so far, I haven't used any digital kits. So I've used stamps, I've used stencils, I've used these here that are on my Facebook group, Sunny Creates Junk Journals. I shall leave the link below, so you can go and check it out. And then I've just used like material and things like that. And for the most part, remember that we are using up what we have, like book pages, even our cards, journal cards, you know, are made out of Pro Neutral boxes and things like that. So this is looking like it's going to be a journal that is mainly made out of things that you have lying at home, as well as items in your crafting stash that you can use. And we are using coffee dyed pages. So there's a dyed page here. This is part of the pizza box that we use. Oh, let me clean that up. Yeah. I say let me clean it up, and I just go ahead and make it more dirty because my hands are so filthy. Gonna have to leave it open like this. Leave it open and then clean it up. So for South Africans, I've got a thing called adhesive remover, and it's by Atlas, and it works pretty well. So if you're looking for something that takes out glue, that's one thing you can use. So that goes in there like that. like that. So I think we are done now. Let's see what we've got. So we've got a flip down envelope like that. Here we've got a tag, and I think this tag is not sitting properly because it could have been like folded. Flip down envelope with a tag in it, and for journaling. Okay, and then on this side there's a nice big tag that you can journal on both sides, and then you've got this one that you can journal on this side and the side as well, and you can sew around it as well if you want to. I probably might do that, I'm not sure. And then you've got all the space here for journaling as well. So that's that project. And if you want, over here you can actually make it into another pocket, like a pocket here, and put another tag in there. And but I mean, I'm not doing that because this is quite a big tag, so the other one is going to get lost in there. So if you are not happy with this, then decorate it. The reason why I haven't is because I'm just worried that if I put too much of stuff on this side, then we are probably going to have a problem closing it, because it's closing pretty nicely now. And then all we'll do is that, let's take a white, we will put a paper clip here, and when it's time probably to alter our paper clips, then I probably will alter this paper clip and have it over there as well. So that's the project for today, ladies and gents. It is a book page, and so what we started with here is a food dyed blue page, then a book page underneath, then a coffee dyed page over here. I put in my whole reinforcers. I think I showed you this gadget here, okay, where I use this to punch out the whole reinforcers. You can see I punched it out from there, okay. And so there's 3 layers over here. We've got a pizza box tag here, which we just added some trim to, and we added some food dyed cotton. This was our snippet roll we made, I think in maybe our last video. This was the tags that we made, the tag base, and the stamped version of the material. And here, these freebies here can be found on my Facebook group. Okay, so that is it. Let's add it to the final version here. I'm not sure, I think I want that on that. Now I don't know if I mentioned to you, because these become quite heavy, and even though this is quite thick now because it's got 3 layers of paper on it, on these sides I am not going to embellish it with thick things. I probably will do like snippets here, or stenciling or something like that, where this then doesn't, you know, fail to support what's on it on this side over here. So in actual fact, that's how it was supposed to go. So the next one, I'll probably put this in between others, because then there's 2 layers of stuff on the same side of the book. So I will probably, it's going to be about 10 pages. So the next one, I think I will do it this way, then put it in there like that, and then this one will be the next one going in that direction. But for now, let's put it there. And remember, here is a pocket that I am going to put a huge tag in, and the tag is going to probably be something like this here, as big as this. Let's see if that's going to work in here perfectly. There you go. So I'm waiting to put that in there and use it like that. Okay, so Please excuse the phone ringing. Let's just add it to this for now. Okay, like that. There you go. Here for now, and then let's add it to this. Now's the fun. The fun begins now, because this is so difficult. Or is it going to make my life easier today? Yes. And don't forget, for all my subscribers, that I am going to be featuring in the A to Z of Summer Crafts collaboration. Okay, inspired Summer Crafts collaboration by Rach and Bella Crafts, and I am going to be featuring on the 23rd of July. So please go on. It has started, and there's every day there's a new YouTube artist or creator that puts up their video, and you can follow along. You can buy the kit as well, and you can follow along and make your journal, because the YouTube creators will be using the journal. So the digital kit, and then you can just add to your journal as you see the wonderful creations that each person is going to be making. So I'm going to surprise you with what I'm going to make, and yeah, I'm going to be on the 23rd of July. So I hope you are enjoying the series, and remember, you can jump in anytime you want to, especially because we are using these rings over here. You can create however you want to, and you can order it in whichever way you want to, do what you want to. But the main thing is, we're trying to minimize the use of digitals, and we are trying to recycle as much as possible. Not everything is recycled, but we are trying our best, and we're trying to use what we have in our stash. So take care, everyone. Have a blessed week ahead, and I shall see you tomorrow with our A to Z ×2 series, and we're back at A. And I do believe that one of the things, or what I'm going to be doing, is I've got the idea from Rachel from Rach and Bella Crafts, and Rachel Walters, and I am going to be doing one of that as an altered paper clip, and I'm going to be putting it in this journal here. So take care, everybody, until I see you tomorrow again. Bye bye. Have an awesome Saturday, and be blessed. Bye.